Okay. In this session, we will discuss about parameters. What are the different types of parameters in, out, in, out, and how to know the list of procedures in a database, how to drop the procedures. Okay. So first, what are the different types of parameters available in MySQL? In, out, in, out. Okay. So parameter means, see this, to make the logic dynamic. So how to make the logic dynamic means through the parameters only. See here, I am passing department number 10 to this procedure. Okay. So I will take one procedure, get underscore emp details. So here I am taking department number as parameter. Okay. And select star from emp. Here double hyphen, that is used to make the comment. Call this, execute it. So it will display all the details in the employee table. And here I am passing department number equal to 10. That means if you execute this procedure, it will show only department number 10 records. If I put 20, then it will show department number 20 records. Okay. So here I want to have one parameter. If I pass department number 10 to that procedure, then I have to get the department number 10 records. If I pass 20, I have to get the department number 20 records. That means here we are giving static value to the employee table, static value to the department number of employee table. That means if you use parameter here, if you put this parameter name here, then whatever the value if you pass, then you will get belonging details here. 10, 20 records, 30 records. Okay, like that. That means to make the logic dynamically, we need parameters. Okay. So procedure may have the parameters or may not have the parameters. Okay. While discussing about local variable and session variable, we didn't use any parameters. Okay, if you want, you can. I mean, without parameters also we can write the store procedure. With parameters also we can write the store procedure. That's what I am trying to say. Okay. So by default, we call it as in parameter. If you don't mention anything before the parameter, we call it as in parameter. Okay, in, out, in, out. Okay, what is the purpose of in parameter? The calling program has to pass an argument to the store procedure. So this is the calling program. So this is the argument value. Okay. So here we are passing some value to the procedure, that is called in parameter. Okay. So out parameter means, see, the parameter can be changed inside the stored procedure and its new value is passed back to the calling program. Okay. Suppose if you want to return something from the stored procedure, then we need to use out parameter. Like out parameter out salary max of cell p underscore cell. Okay, here I am passing one output parameter to this procedure and it is used to capture the maximum salary of employee table. Okay, so how do you execute this procedure? Here rate sal select at the rate sal. See this maximum salary. Okay, you can use any variable name here. Okay, that can be passed to this procedure, and then here this query will calculate the maximum salary and put into this variable output parameter, and then it is passed back to this procedure. Okay, so here that value 5000 will be stored in this variable. That's why I'm again printing this, displaying this variable. Okay, so here you can assign max sal, this one. Okay, so this is output parameter. So output parameter means parameter that can be changed inside the store procedure. Okay, changed inside the store procedure and its value is passed back. So this value max of sal, this value is passed back to the calling program. Okay, so another parameter is in out parameter. Okay, so simple, it can be act as both in parameter and out parameter. Okay. That means the calling program may pass the argument and the store procedure can modify the in-out parameter and pass the new value to the calling program. Okay, both definitions. So passing value to the store procedure and getting value from the store procedure. Okay. So in out. Or so here I'm setting some value to this like 3000 execute it. See this here. For our understanding purpose, that means if this 3000 is passed through the procedure or not. For our understanding purpose, I am displaying this input parameter value. Okay. See this set @sal equal to 3000. For our understanding purpose, I am displaying that input parameter value. So observe this in first data set. This is data set 1 and data set 2. That means result 1, result 2. Okay. So here 3000 will be displayed. After that, what I am doing? Just passing that value maximum salary to the p underscore sal value. Okay. From that procedure, I am returning that maximum salary like this statement. Okay. So this is input parameter, output parameter, in-out parameter. Okay. So in our applications, we are using only in parameter. That means no need to use in keyword here. By default, it acts as input parameter. Okay. But you should know what is in parameter, out parameter, what is in out parameter. Okay. And here p underscore I have mentioned. So this is not mandatory. For our indication, I am typing like this p underscore. Okay. Here inside the begin and end blocks, if I declare any variable, I used to write like v underscore, v for variable. Okay. So parameters means if we declare something here, then we call it as parameters. If we declare between the begin and end blocks, that is called variables. Okay. So here variable name, variable declaration starts with v underscore as per our understanding purpose only. Okay. That is not mandatory. Suppose if the procedure has 10 parameters and if you declare 20 variables, and if you are trying to write the logic more than 100 lines of code, then how do you recognize whether this particular belongs to parameter or variable? How do you identify that one? Okay. So to avoid such kind of confusion, I am using parameter declaration with p underscore and variable declaration with v underscore. Okay. It is not mandatory. If you use, you will get some benefits. So you don't confuse between parameters and variables. That's it. Okay. Next. List of procedures. So procedure status. So this is the list of procedures. When it has created, when it has modified. That means it will not show when it has modified. So here created date and modified date both are same only. And drop procedure. So procedure name here. Then it will drop this. That's it. Okay. So this is about types of parameters and how to know the list of procedures available in database and how to drop the procedure. Okay.